guys. Raccoon Rezillo. Here's my raccoon. This will probably be a very short one because I'm gonna do this like before needing to go to lunch. I want to first say here on I'm thinking of doing extra things, but this probably be like old news, like from knowing like after a while when this video sits on my channel or so if you watch a recording after a while. But I want to say like with I'm going to probably try to like just not stream as much as like as nice as it is. I'm somewhat making tutorials and it's probably interesting for a lot. It's I feel like it could be hurting my progress on feeling pressured on having to stream all the time. So I don't like I'm going to do this little practice animation. That's what I'm going to do in here. But uh, uh oh, I guess I'll see on like streaming a little bit more. But I'm going to really try to I guess like not stream much anymore because I just need a push on getting things done on the little time that I have. And I don't know if it's somewhat two things. I could see what really slows me down on what it should may take even with my little time. But then again, it is hard to just jump into and going into full progress mode when usual days it's like it's from after working a whole like 8 hour shift and then exercising just to stay healthy. And then when I finally get on my computer to work on animation, it's like that probably could be just tough to then focus onto it because then I'm just so tired. I don't know if anyone else has that trouble. So it makes it easy to just distract myself just watching videos and stuff because I'm too tired to want to animate. But so yeah, I just wanted to like say all that. I guess I might try to label this on like saying like update or something. But yeah, I'm gonna set up this scene. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm actually like because it's gonna be like a simple scene like from what I essentially named it. It's gonna run along a pole and then do like a spin attack. Is the idea. Let's create a cylinder then. Gotta load in more stuff. As you notice, my raccoon's face rig is totally different than my other ones. I made like this whole box control above. It's kind of what I did also on my first rig I ever created. Well, in Maya. Can't think. I'm not sure if I even created any rigs other than in Maya, so be I think my very first rig that I did, like I did this type of setup, and then when I did my raccoon, I figured, oh, I just like that seemed to work. I'll do the same thing, and I did kind of learn that having all these face controls on a big window thing separate from the head, like above it and stuff, yes, it keeps it clean on his face. There's not much controls and stuff on his face. It's just, but then when I want to grab the control and then look at what it does to the face, it's like it's separate and it gets kind of tricky and annoying at times. So I learned that it's not the best type of face rig to do. But I want to create this big cylinder thing that he's gonna. Hello. I think it's right when I open the infernate. What do you mean by infernate? Native for me? Is it informative or something? Is what you're? Oh, that's probably what it is. Informative. Sometimes I can't read words, I guess. But yeah, I'm just setting up my scene of like the idea animation that I'm going to do for him. Like jump up, jump off, spin it out. That's the idea. Kind of my visualizeness. Now we could hide his face controls because they're kind of in my way. Okay. Yeah, I want to first make sure I'm set. One thing I kind of thought of, like, because I don't know if I should try it, but like, be nice to like go even faster than 24 frames per second. It just, I do know that could like definitely uh, add the time on animating, even though it would look uh, even more smoother. Though I do wonder if it would even work. Like it, like the play blast and stuff. Like if that just does 24 frames per second anyway, like it runs on how it plays on QuickTime and stuff, then I don't see any difference on putting it more frames, because then it'll probably just look like it's slower. Oh yeah, yes, I'm a character animator. Like if you just check out like the other videos in my channel, you would see the animations I do, or yeah, like to do. I guess the when it became an interest is like well, like at first it became an interest on creating little furry animal characters. Like way back when I saw like Over the Hedge, and I saw simple trick on drawing that he's showing how to draw Hammy, like drawing circles and then drawing out the shape and then drawing the details. I was like, oh, that's easy enough. Of course, at start you're always terrible trying to draw. So it took a few years or something of me drawing to, but it was till like I went through college because I wanted to do something with this little art skill I'm developing, and learn. They taught like some 3D animation, and then I got really enjoying of doing animation. Trying to think of. Okay, I set it. Yeah, so I set it to step key because I'm gonna do poses of him. And does this even work for him? Oh, it does. Even though that's an old advanced skeleton rig that I have on him. It's interesting that that works. Probably is going to be around, uh, might be a little longer on. That's the thing, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete this in 2 days. It's the amount that I hope I can complete it, but I don't know. The other two little practice things was like a very simple action. I'm kind of making him do like three big action things: jump, run along, and then jump again with spinning and stuff. So I don't know if I can do this in time that I want. Oh yeah, yeah. The first drawings, especially if you look back at your first drawings, if you get into drawing after a while, it's like, oh, what ugly creations have I made? And when, like, at first you're like, oh, that looks somewhat good or pretty good, and, or maybe you just simply realize like, oh, I'm a terrible drawer. Why am I drawing this? Just takes a good amount of time and practice. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to grab that. Is oh, I grab all his keys and then key everything. His first key would be down there. I'll put this like up a little higher. I need to set up my camera just to know where I'm animating. And like I said right at the start, I was kind of I guess making this little short video as like an update. I'm gonna come back. I guess like I'll try to stream at least more today. But I was saying like earlier that as fun as it is doing these stream videos and perhaps getting to talk to some people, uh, it does somewhat slow my progress down, and I do want to try to get things done because of my little amount of time. I was at least just seeing if I could like set up this scene and then because I'm now getting like called to eat for lunch. I knew I wouldn't have enough lot of time here. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Most likely I would like to try to obviously do more today. Like, guess I'll try to stream a little bit more at least. But I think like tomorrow I probably won't stream much. I do have tomorrow off, but yeah, scenes out of the one thing that keeps you from animating at home. Yeah, it's like just like when you're going to draw something, you're staring at a blank piece of paper and it's like, oh, how do I start? But yeah, it's one of those things you just gotta like push through and like, okay, like I know it needs this and this and that, and then eventually you get into it and you get it working. But yeah, I gotta stop it here. It was sorry if it's like a very short, but I'm gonna try to come back like after I eat lunch or hopefully sometime tonight. Somewhat like not ever like planned with a lot of my the things like well I kind of have like planned idea, but sometimes things change. So thanks for joining the little bit. Just do obviously a little save. It kind of is proof of like I made this raccoon way in college, so like I made him with a student version. Like I all my other scene like my other characters I've created, or a few of the other ones. Yeah, like yeah, I have a pro license with this, so like won't show that like student version thing, but because of him being made in a student version, it's always going to pop up there. So it's one thing with my raccoon is, oh, this was made in a student version, blah blah blah. But Take care, guys. Thanks for popping in for this little short bit.